You cannot really heal what you hate. You can only transform what you understand. Your insecurities are actually your gift. And I know it sounds a bit blasphemous, but stay with me here for a second, okay? Because what if the very thing you keep fighting, the part of yourself that you think is your weakness, is actually pointing you towards the exact thing you were meant to do? So, a few days ago, I saw this video, and that video completely flipped my view or my understanding of struggle. And I think it is something that can help you guys as well. So, in that video, it said that your temptations are tailored to your destiny, and that whatever keeps you pulling off from your track is actually a distorted version of your greatest gift. And this perspective hit me deeply because if you truly see it, right, then you will realize that the weaknesses or the thing that you think are not good about you are not your enemies. Maybe they are just clues. For example, if you always crave validation, maybe it's not because you are shallow or needy. Maybe it is because you are built to lead, to inspire, or to connect with people. And therefore, you have this hunger to be seen. But what's happening is you are chasing it in the wrong places. If you constantly feel distracted or you feel like you cannot focus, then maybe it's because you're wired for having greatest ideas, strategy, and creativity. And there's this one thing I would say a bit spiritually that I've heard is like when devil cannot reach you, it shows up in different ways of your weakness or the things that you think are bad about you. But once you can transform those weaknesses, once you can see through that illusion, that's when you can align with the purpose of your life. Because truly, you're not lazy. None of us are lazy. We are just overloaded sometimes, and we spend so much time in like analyzing things and trying to understand things, strategizing, that we feel paralyzed at the end and we end up doing nothing at all. And it has happened with me. It has happened with me multiple times. And now I can tell you that the only thing that you should be concerned about while pursuing anything is just taking the first step. Just take the first step and you're gonna be fine. Trust me. Then, if you deal with insecurities, it is maybe because you feel things deeply, you think a lot, you notice smallest of things that maybe nobody else will notice. And once you learn to utilize that, once you learn to channelize that, you understand that you have empathy, you are empathetic, that you are sensitive, then that can be transformed into leadership. And another fascinating thing is that the part of your brain that fuels addiction is the same part that fuels passion and creativity. The same chemical that drives your compulsions is what also drives innovations. So, your potential and your struggle are actually the neighbors living in the same part of your brain. It's only about how you are seeing that thing actually. Secondly, I think at this point we understand that energy cannot disappear. However, it can change the form. So when you are having this certain urge which keeps coming back, understand that that urge is not random. It is something inside of you trying to find the right outlet. Because mind you, the universe or the God or whatever you want to believe in, it does not waste energy, right? It just waits for alignment. It waits for your signal that you are ready to receive it. I mean, truly, just look at people who have changed the world. Most of them turned their flaws into purpose. For example, Frida Kahlo, she turned her pain into art. that still speaks to people till date, decades later, right? Maya Angelou took a childhood of silence and transformed it into poetry that gave a voice to millions. Then Lady Gaga, she turned years of rejection and trauma into music and advocacy that reminds us that you're never really alone. So the things that could have destroyed them really just became something that they're now known for. So maybe if you can have a change in your perspective and see things a bit differently, then you will understand that all of us have a unique advantage. And your advantage may not look like an advantage to you right now or to somebody else, but if only you can see it, if only you can transform your perspective, then you will realize that all of us have been gifted with something unique. And it is on us as to how we are utilizing it. All of these said weaknesses or insecurities, they are just an invitation for us to understand ourselves better, right? To see that where our power has been hiding in disguise. Next time you catch yourself fighting the same old pattern, don't just ask, like, why do I keep doing this, or why is it happening with me, or the same patterns are repeating. Maybe just ask, like, what is it actually trying to show me? How is it benefiting me? And then maybe you will realize that your so called weakness is a proof that you are unique. Maybe the things that you think are your weaknesses are your biggest gifts. And your purpose is not to erase them, rather, it is to redeem them and utilize them. And with that, I will see the next video.